Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome back to another day of praying through the darkness. I am really excited about today's devotional because if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I don't have just a favorite Bible verse. I have a whole chapter, Psalms 23. It has been my go-to all of my Christian life, and in fact, really even before that. But today is about verse 6. And we'll get to it here in just a moment. But first, let me say thank you once again to each and every one of you who come by every day to hear encouraging words, to be lifted up in this world of chaos. You know that God has you. But sometimes we just need to be reminded or be bolstered up just a little bit so that we can face the day. Now, if this is your first time here, a special welcome into you as well. I do hope that you'll stay and listen to these words of encouragement that's offered up for us today. All I ask on your way out is that you be sure and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Look for the bell with the notifications on it so that you never miss at least devotionals if you're here to hear some encouraging words. The title for today's devotion is Followed by Goodness. And folks, in the very first verse of Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Right there, folks, I am guaranteed of God's goodness. And you know why? Because He supplies everything that I need. There is not going to be one thing that is going to be lacking. So right there, I am guaranteed of His goodness. It doesn't matter if I walk through the valleys of the shadow of death or if I'm riding high on the mountaintops. God's goodness is all around me. It doesn't matter if I am surrounded by people who only want to tear me down, belittle me, tell me I'm not worthy or I'm not good enough, because God's goodness says otherwise. He tells me that I am His child, and since I am His child, I am worthy. I am more than good enough. So His goodness strengthens me. His love and compassion reminds me what a wonderful, wonderful life I have in Him. And the very last verse says, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So see, once we become a child of God, His goodness follows us everywhere, even when things get really, really bad. I mean, horrifically bad. Maybe you've just been given news that you have cancer. Maybe you've just lost that very special someone. Maybe you're in a crisis of losing a job, facing financial problems. It doesn't matter what it is. God's goodness is there wrapping you up and letting you know that you're not alone. So anything that we need, His goodness is going to provide it for us because we are His child. He doesn't want to see us suffering. He doesn't want to see us worrying. But you know, folks, when He gives us that goodness, the only thing we need to give Him in return is His obedience. His obedience to what it is He calls us to do. Our obedience to talking to Him. I mean, you may not think of talking to God as following some kind of golden rule or anything, but when we talk to God, we are being obedient children because He wants to hear from us. He wants to know what's troubling us. I mean, He already knows, but we need to verbalize our concerns, our wants. I mean, I could tell God I sure would like to have $1,000 just to play with. Now, does that mean He's going to go poof and give it to me? No. But He wants to hear those silly things. because God knows what's best for us, and His goodness of what we need is always going to be supplied. It's always going to follow us, so that we, by knowing the goodness of God here in this life, amidst all this chaos, all of the ugly, by knowing that His goodness is surrounding us and protecting us, just imagine the goodness that we're going to get to share with Him in heaven forever and forever. God, your character is marked by your goodness. When I look at my life and see through the lens of your mercy, I find there is evidence of you all around me. If I cannot see it, I only have to shift my perspective. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. So where I follow you, even when I cannot see clearly, there is evidence of your life. There is not a day where I am without your presence. You are with me in the here and now, in every moment of my life, in every day. I cannot escape your spirit. When I turn my attention to you in the present moment, I train my eyes to look for you and my ears to listen to your voice. You have not left me to my own devices. If I look, surely I will see your goodness and mercy that is already here. My present Lord, you are the one my soul longs for. When I question whether I can go on, I am reminded that you are with me. So where you are, there also is your love that permeates everything. So open my eyes to see where your goodness has been in my life, for your mercy is surely with me now and forevermore. I love this little piece here. When I turn my eyes to you in the present, I train my eyes to look for you and my ears to listen to your voice. My eyes and my ears. Think about that. We can see God's goodness all around us. And if we truly listen, we can hear it in the sounds. We can hear God's voice in the wind. We can hear it in the birds. We can see Him in all of the foliage, all that He has created for us to enjoy. God is there, and it is good. Thank you once again so much for choosing to be here today, and let me remind you that this devotion comes to you from this little blue book that's put out by Broad Street Publishers. Remember, I have a link for you down in the description box. All you got to do is click on it. It'll take you right to it. It's a great addition to your own devotionals, or if you're looking for a special gift to give someone, nothing could be better than a devotional book. So whether it's this one or another one that you may find, devotional books, folks, are one way of letting someone know that God loves them, and you do too as well. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Cling to that promise, folks. Cling to it, grab it, let it absorb into your soul throughout the day and every day to come. And remember, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.